Fire Quiz on 104.1 KRV.
That feels good.
Games begin.
My belt feels good.
There's a gold-plated belt in here for the winner.
I want
of
to
the
hold on to this
tournament.
one. Maybe I go back to back and not have to give it up. So, yes, here's how the rapid fire quiz works. If you're new to the show, there are 5 of us playing the game. So it's me, I'm Rula, and there's Eric, Special K, Sam, and Ahmad.
Hey.
We threw Ahmad in a while back because Ahmad was proving that he knew some really good answers,
really
and
good
he
at
was
this.
giving us a run for our money because,
And he's the
I
fill-in
used to
host, too.
kill it with them, Ahmad.
Yeah.
I used to kill it. It was between me and Eric with the death cage match, and now you've entered the ring.
I know, that's why y'all knocked me out first all the time.
Right.
Dang right.
Yeah, well,
so he's closer to when he finished school. The rest of us are a little further off
Right.
from that.
It's remembering stuff.
Remember
Memory
this
recall.
much.
No.
So the prize you're trying to win today is a chance to go see the Sugarland Space Cowboys take on the Reno Aces at Constellation Field. The date is Thursday, September the 12th. So we have got our contestants sitting by. Nancy is playing along with me. Jennifer's playing along with Sam. Allison is playing along with Eric. Tommy is playing along with Special K. And Erasmo, how do you say his name? Erasmo is with Ahmad. Okay, Ryan asked the questions. Sometimes well, sometimes not well.
Hey, you started writing thousands and thousands of
It's
questions.
not about writing them right. It's about reading them to us during the
That's
time.
Especially when you're behind and he starts stuttering, you're like, no.
Just tell me the question.
It's just like a professional sporting event. Sometimes the ref will make a bad call.
Yep.
So what
Yeah,
is
you
the
gotta live
order?
with
I have
it.
to go last because I won last
It's
week.
going to
So
be
how are we going to
Eric,
go?
followed by Kevin, and then Sam, Ahmad, and then Rula.
Okay, which gives
Got
Eric
it.
the advantage because he gets the most questions.
Yeah,
So, like,
75
I can-
seconds the first round.
2 people
I can
are
only choke 'em
eliminated
one.
at the end of this round.
Here we go.
Cool.
Here we go. Eric,
Sir.
in 3, 2, 1. Eric, boxing legend who sells his own grills.
George Foreman.
Kevin, what has made more money? Deadpool, Wolverine, or Inside Out 2?
Deadpool. Wolverine.
No. Sam, where do the Houston Rockets play their home games?
The Toyota Center.
Ahmad, underground train or a fast food sandwich chain?
Subway.
Rula, what is the spinoff of the Big Bang Theory?
Sheldon. Oh, God. What's
Eric,
Sheldon? Oh,
taking and posting a picture of yourself.
Selfie.
Kevin, what Seinfeld actress starred in the TV show Veep?
Julianne Dreyfus.
Sam, used to hit a ball in tennis.
A racket.
Ahmad, this TV drama about the Dutton family debuted in 2018.
Yellowstone.
Rula, Nevada city known for gambling.
Vegas, Las Vegas.
Eric, what candy has the slogan Taste the Rainbow?
Skittles.
Kevin, a long walk or climb outdoors in nature.
A hike.
Sam, what social media has a ghost for its logo?
Snapchat.
Ahmad, what kind of creature is Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob?
A crab.
Rula, a French buttery crescent roll pastry.
That's a croissant.
Eric, who does Sarah Jessica Parker play on And Just Like That?
No
Time.
time. No time.
You didn't
No
get
time,
to.
I
No.
couldn't.
Okay, so
Carrie Bradshaw.
I'm
I
out
thought you were
and
gonna save
Kevin's
it for
out.
Yeah.
Kevin got 1, I got 2. What the heck is it, y'all? Sheldon what?
Young Sheldon.
Young
Oh,
Sheldon.
God.
I'm like, oh.
Drive me crazy.
Young
Young
Sheldon.
Sheldon. Ah, okay.
So
And-
Inside Out 2 made more money. Let's see. What else did you guys do?
It made more money than
Ju-
Deadpool?
It
Yeah,
did.
it has.
Yeah.
Julia
Worldwide,
Louis
yeah.
Dreyfus.
Yeah, what did you
That's who
say?
we were
I said Julianne. Yeah.
You were combining Julianne Moore and
Yeah, I was.
I
at
would have
least
taken
your
Las
answers were
Vegas
funny.
or Reno.
And I was thinking Reno.
I was thinking Reno
Faces.
too,
I
but
would
when
have
you
taken
said
either or. Would
yeah,
have been
because
fine.
I was like Reno. Wait, he said gambling. Well, they're doing both. Okay. So Eric did not have a chance to answer question number
Carrie Bradshaw.
whatever. It was Carrie Bradshaw.
Yes,
Yes,
it'd be
So you
Eric.
start the second round.
Sam. Ahmad.
So someone gets the belt. Someone gets to keep it again.
60
That's all right. You'll get it next week.
So who
I
else
know. I've been
out?
winning every other
It
week,
goes
right?
Rula, Ahmad, then Rula, then Eric, then
It goes
Rula.
Eric, Sam, Ahmad.
Now Sam will get it.
Eric, Sam, Ahmad.
Okay, Eric, Sam, Ahmad. Here we go. Round 2 rapid fire quiz for Space Cowboy tickets. Let's go. Starts with Eric.
All right, here we go, Eric. In 3, 2, 1. Eric, metal placed on teeth to straighten them.
Braces.
Sam, Outcast says shake it like a Polaroid picture in what song?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
She said y'all.
She said y'all. She
Hey,
didn't say it.
y'all.
Ahmad.
Hey, y'all.
please keep
Kevin,
going.
Go.
Keep going.
Ahmad, cosmetic treatment of the fingernails from a beautician.
Manicure.
Eric, reality show where 2 plastic surgeons repair flaws.
Botched.
Sam, it's a secret login code.
Password.
Ahmad, Nicholas Sparks movie where a man reads to his wife with dementia.
The Notebook.
Eric, machine used to cut your grass.
Lawnmower.
Sam, 1980s comedy about 2 nerds who build a beautiful woman. Ahmad, a playground plank for two kids that go up and down.
Seesaw.
Eric, Emma Stone won Best Actress for this 2016 musical.
I forget the name.
Sam,
Something.
this company's slogan is "Just Do It."
Nike.
Ahmad, cheap Japanese quick cooking noodles.
Ramen.
Eric, blonde actress.
Time.
Oh, man.
I give you those
Sam.
actress ones.
I'm out.
They get canceled.
Are we giving Sam? I thought you said hey, y'all.
It's
She did say hey, ya.
It's hey ya. She did
Oh, I
not
thought
say
she said
hey ya.
I thought y'all.
It is hey y'all.
It is hey, ya.
How are you saying
y'all.
that word? Say it again.
Y'all.
Yeah.
That's
It's
She's
not
saying
y'all.
hey, y'all.
Hey.
It's not
Did
y'all
she
like
say
Texas.
hey ya?
I think she said
think she
hey,
said
ya.
hey, ya.
It doesn't matter anyways because I
Yes,
still
it
got
does
one.
matter.
No, I still got one wrong. Where
Girl,
everybody else
it
got.
ties you with Eric if you get hey ya.
I
It's
think
3
she
and
did.
3.
Oh.
But let's see. Ryan and Kevin said
yeah.
she said y'all.
She said ya to me.
Say
Hey,
what
wait,
Say
wait,
y'all
wait,
like
wait.
Texas.
We go back
Rula
and-
and Ahmad said she said yeah. Kevin, that means I have the
No,
deciding
you're trying to
vote.
make yourself
No,
the
you don't.
tiebreaker.
Ahmad would
say
be because
tiebreaker.
Ahmad got 4 right.
I say you
Honey,
said yeah.
we're going to eliminate you if you only have 2. If you
Right, I
have
get it.
3, you're tied with Eric, and then Ahmad has to
gets to
choose
pick.
who's going to get out.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be fair, guys, because I
It
get screwed
didn't
all the
sound
time.
like
My answers.
hey, ya.
I
Sounded
swear to
like
God,
hey,
I
ya.
heard her say
Even
hey,
our
ya.
texters, I didn't say y'all. He doesn't say hey
says,
y'all.
and she says y'all like that.
I would say we should all go in the championship round then.
That's
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Lord,
Y'all
here
should
we
all be in
go.
it then.
Kevin,
Whatever.
go back and
Yeah.
listen to the tape. Find
I
out
know
since
what
you're
I
not
heard.
doing
It sounded like WALL. I mean,
Kev's just salty because
Never
he
mind.
lost.
Yeah,
so-
people are
Going
saying
home.
she said y'all.
I say
it's fine.
we're on the
Hey, yeah.
championship.
Yes,
then.
y'all
All right.
just go on to the next round since there's a dispute.
Fine.
Yep.
All right, here we
Because
go.
really, that would be so shameful.
Who's the
if she
first
got
person to go?
It's Eric Sam Ahmad again because
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Eric.
I never got my question.
All right, here we go, Eric.
Sam,
In
Ahmad,
3,
60. Got it.
2, 1. Eric, blonde actress who died the same day as Michael Jackson.
Oh, Farrah Fawcett.
Sam, this Paris landmark is a tall iron structure.
The Eiffel Tower.
Ahmad, a group of people gathered around a table to talk to the dead.
A seance.
Eric, swamp creature closely related to the crocodile.
Alligator.
Sam, in the year 2000, every NHL team retired the number 99 to honor who?
Lee Gretzky.
Ahmad. His last name on the office was Bratton. What was his first name?
Sandra.
Eric, this late country star sang Red Solo Cup.
Toby Keith.
Sam, video rental store that filed bankruptcy in 2010.
Blockbuster.
Ahmad, how many Bad Boys movies have been released so far?
4.
Eric, a travel document needed to take on vacation outside of the U.S.
Passport.
Sam, a person's navel is more commonly known as their what?
Belly button.
Ahmad, third-person shooter game, video game released by Epic Games in 2017.
Call of Duty. Dang.
Eric, a small, smelly, salted...
Time.
Eric
you
got 4
won.
points.
Oh.
Eric is the winner.
Yes, it's Fortnite.
I'm not even mad
Fortnite.
at you. I'm mad at Sam for not sticking up for herself because we could have got this idiot out.
I
Oh my God!
this idiot just
That's
kicked your
what he
ass.
And
was
y'all
doing.
were tied.
That's
Actually-
what he was doing. We could have got him out, and now he has another win. Ugh.
know.
He wants his song.
Gosh.
I know, we can't
I
find
saw
it.
how he was finessing that
Oh,
whole
yeah.
situation.
Don't they get the
And
move?
nobody
In his
won.
mind, he's like, I got 4 points. They're not coming back. There's your song,
What
Fun
does
Boy.
seem right is to talk about Eric.
Yeah. Man.
Okay, so let's get to the real winner here. Allison,
Allison.
just scored Space Cowboy tickets. Hi, Allison. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
You chose-
Congratulations.
You chose wisely.
I have no idea how excited I am.
Wow,
Tell
you're
us
really
why
excited.
you're so excited.
Oh, wow.
That's, I love to hear people get excited when we give them prizes. What's going on with you? You're that big of a baseball fan?
We're very big baseball fans in this family, and I've wanted to take my son to like a real baseball game, but we can't afford it. We're just so excited.
Do you,
Oh my God, I can't even be mad at Eric for winning. I'm so
Do you
happy
have-
you
do
won.
you have Zelle or Venmo or anything? Do you have Zelle?
I have Venmo, but I don't need anybody to give me money. I'm not.
I'm just saying I
asking
want
for
to
that.
buy you some beers or something. Some hot dogs.
Well, Venmo, you
On me, I want you to have like your
Grateful.
first hot dog and beer with your son.
You
on
can
me.
put it in the envelope when she comes to get the tickets.
Okay.
Yeah.
do that.
You can give her
There's
some.
an- there's
They
an
get the tickets that way, or
concession.
they get the tickets through
Well,
the.
we'll find out.
We'll figure it out.
Okay,
'cause
yeah.
I'd like to help you out.
Electronic.
Oh,
Get a
Allison, that makes
beer.
my heart so happy for you that you won these tickets and it
I'm
makes you
so
so happy.
excited. Y'all have no idea.
This is awesome.
And it's the
Oh
best.
my God, I love it.
I love Minute Maid, but that park
so fun.
is so much fun. There's so much to do there.
Bring your
It's-
bathing suit. There's a swimming pool.
Yeah.
There is.
They put bands out
Oh
in the
my
right
God.
field.
there's a legit swimming pool, and it's such a great ballpark. This is not a bad seat.
There's an ice house in the middle of the outfield, so you can catch the balls if the boys don't get them.
Get a drink.
And there's a little water play area too.
But my son's playing fall ball this year, and he's only 5 years old. He's in kindergarten. I literally called y'all my way home from taking him to kindergarten. So yeah, he's gonna have a
There's
blast.
a playground in the outfield as well, next to the ice house,
Y'all
so
are
you
gonna
can
have
have a
fun.
beer.
And Kevin knows this so well, Allison, because his mom is one of the architects that designed Constellation Field, so he knows it very well all around. Have a great time, Allison. What's your son's name?
Warren Triplet.
Warren. Right.
Is he a triplet?
No.
I'm confused. No, just kidding.
No, what's so funny about that is my husband got that question so many times growing up that he's just like, oh,
Are you a
you
triplet?
serious?
No, I'm not.
I'm a triplet. I'm a triplet, but I'm not a triplet.
Yep.
Oh, Allison, you'll have such a great time. I can't wait to see pictures and hear all about it. God bless you guys. We're so happy you listened to the Rule and Ryan show and you won today. Good job, Eric.
Okay.
I got lucky in that one.
Hold on, Allison. Don't go anywhere. We'll get your information. Somebody texted, "Oh my gosh, I'm crying now. What's happening to
I
me?"
love seeing
No,
people
it's just so
happy.
sweet. I love this. I love this. That there's such a easy thing can make somebody so happy.
Yeah,
I
we
love
were
it.
like, I was gonna stab Eric, and
I
then
know.
this
I know.
Allison
Man.
was so sweet.
Do I throw
Oh,
the belt
okay.
at him? I don't want to like hand it over. I want to
Yeah.
throw it at
Now
him.
it's like, I guess we'll
No,
be
but
nice.
here you go.
have
Can you
to
let
be nice.
Allison
Allison
have
made
it?
us feel better.
Love you,
Right.
Allison. Thank you.
Okay, coming up next, September is it Prostate Cancer Awareness Month?
It is. You know, actually,
And for those that don't know that, Ryan has battled this twice here on the Real and Ryan show. If you're new to the show, Ryan's had prostate cancer twice. So you are inviting in a special
in
guest.
studio, the man who saved my life twice saved my life.
He's in studio right now.
Watch out. They may be mad at you for that.
Because there's something happening this weekend that our Rule and Ryan show listeners can be a
Yes.
part of, and that's all how it's all tied
Come on
together.
out and come join us.
You'll
We'll tell you all about it.
find out all about it next on the Rule and Ryan show.
Ryan Shaw on 104.1 KRBE.
Are you new to the show, friends? Well, hi. We've been here a while.
Yeah.
Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair. I'll tell you a story. It's Rule and Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam, and we always like to spotlight different events happening in our community. Of course, we always have you reach out to us if you have a charity event that's going to take place and you'd like to put a spotlight on it for whatever reason, or maybe it personally connects to us here on the show in our different lanes of our lives. In this case, it is Prostate Awareness Month for the month of September. That is one of the things being recognized this month. And for those that are newer to the show, you may not know that Ryan here on the show has battled prostate cancer not once, but twice.
This one's near and dear to my heart, and it's really strange. You remember when we did, when we were doing a Christmas wish in July?
Oh, yeah.
When we were doing it in the summer?
A few years back.
I got a phone call in the middle of recording one, and Rolla saw my face turn like ghastly white, and I was
but
informed.
we had to go professional.
We
just
did.
keep on keeping on.
We continued, and we gave away that money to somebody. But during that break, I was informed that I had prostate cancer. So they recommended that I go to Houston Metro Urology. And that's where I met Dr. Van. And Dr. Van is with us in the studio right
Dr.
now.
John Van, welcome to the show.
Thanks for joining us.
That one.
Hey, good morning, guys. Thanks so much for having us here today.
And
Hope your patients aren't waiting for you, Dr. Van, because you're just sitting in here with us.
I think you just sit there. Wait.
because I mean, he puts in a long day. Now, the reason I really I love this place is I've never had care like this with anybody else. I mean, Dr. Van, I have probably called you or texted you hundreds of times over the years, and he's always there and he quickly
So
responds.
that's awesome that you respond, because sometimes doctors don't want to give out their
Personal cell phones.
Yeah.
information.
Yeah.
I'd say. That's a real fun fast lane.
I've
I know, I
never met
wouldn't.
anybody
They'll never leave you alone.
who just, and it's not just me. You do this with all your patients, and I really think it's an amazing organization, and y'all are doing something really cool this Saturday. It's the Zero Prostate Run and Walk. Now, how many men will be affected with prostate cancer during the course of their life?
It's interesting because in the United States right now, it's estimated that 1 in every 8 men will develop prostate cancer at some point. So it is pretty common.
Is there a reason why? Like, is it our diet? Is it just
Environment,
Or-
genetics.
And is there an age?
or do we even know that?
I think all of those things contribute. I mean, with regard to age, it is a condition that affects men later in life. The average age for newly diagnosed prostate cancer is around 65. With regard to why it's so prevalent, I think as we're living longer, we're going to be more susceptible to medical conditions that affect us as we get older. And then the detection for prostate cancer has just become so good that it allows men to be detected earlier, which translates into more men getting diagnosed. And then, of course, that translates into higher.
That's true. It could always be here. It just we never knew before.
Right. Because the thing that we learned when Ryan got diagnosed is that when you go, like, every single person who has some sort of a healthcare plan is supposed to have a physical once a year, but this is not something, or maybe now it's changed. Do they include the test for men?
PSA level?
So this PSA test that we learned from Ryan that you have to get, because I thought you have to ask for that, and they don't cover that in the general wellness exam.
It's interesting because right now for men age 50 and older, it is part of a general annual exam for the most part. I mean, I think that sometimes if men don't notice that the PSA is being checked, as long as they bring it up with their primary care physician, they'll almost always check it. It's pretty simple.
What's interesting is when I was in the waiting room, most of the guys in there were older, but it does occasionally hit younger people. My friend Gabe Canales, we've had him in studio
many times.
35 years old.
35.
35. He got diagnosed. Yeah. So it does happen at a younger age.
And really the point here is, to our Rule and Ryan show listening family, is that there are still so many men that just don't go to the doctor because they just don't go.
Put their head in the sand, or they think they don't want to do
They don't want to do that exam.
The exam is so easy. It takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, so I think
you wouldn't want it to take any longer.
Men in general,
talk about the Astros while you're doing that.
And for the women that love them, a lot of men are very stubborn about going to the doctor. And your wife, your sister, your mother, your aunt could be pushing you all the time. Say, "Hey, have you been to the doctor lately?" Unless something is going on, people don't really necessarily go to the doctor. And then even when they see bad things happening, they keep it to themselves. They don't say anything, and then it's too late. So that's why we would try and put a little spotlight on this. It is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. The Zero Prostate Run Walk is happening this weekend, Saturday, September the 7th. Where's the location?
It's at McGregor Park.
Nice.
And that's at 5225 Calhoun. 7:30 in the morning is when registration opens. 8:15 is the opening ceremony. I will be your MC for the event. The run walk's going to start immediately following the opening ceremony. Are you doing the walk, run?
For me, it's going to be more of a walk than a run, but
I'll be definitely there.
I'll definitely be there.
Run either. I'll be walking it.
Nobody's taking notes. It's fine, as long
if
as
you want to register online,
he got last place.
You can go to hmutx.com. That's hmutx.com.
And so maybe somebody's listening on behalf of the man in your life that you love. Even if the man in your life that you love might not be hearing us right now, you're hearing us. So push them in that direction. Go to the doctor, get your general well check exam, ask for the PSA test.
Yes.
Even what if you have like a 38-year-old husband and you're like, well, it said 50, so can you get that, or can you ask for that if you're 38 or 35?
You can, and definitely it falls into that category of no harm, no foul. It's such an easy test to get, and if you're a patient who has, for example, a family history of prostate cancer, it's even more reason to get it the test when you're younger.
That's good to know. See,
Eric, you've actually been to Houston Metro Urology.
Yep, that's right. It's because I got my testosterone shots there, and believe me, it was very. I saved a lot of money there instead of just going every week to a different place. I went there, and they were so nice. They did all my checkups and stuff, and do blood work. That's when I got an email saying Ryan was going to be the host. I'm like, what? Why am I getting this email? I know him. I found out through an email, not through.
If you go to the website for the walk, you can register so you can participate in the walk. You can
but they
donate
take a walk
monetarily if you can't be there
as well.
And so you go to, let me see, hold on. This website is, I don't want to give the wrong one. It says support.zerocancer.org.
I just went online at hmutx.com.
Okay.
You mentioned, Rolla, about if you got a man in your life. That's what's so interesting, because the second time you informed me that some cells had spread, some cancer cells, and gotten into lymph nodes. I noticed every time I'd go into the lobby, you'd see a lot of wives nervously, very frightened looking, holding their husband's hand in the lobby waiting. And, I'd always walk up and try and talk to them and say, look, it's going to be okay. These people are amazing.
Who are you? Who's this guy? You start talking to me.
But I think the reason I wanted to have you in here was to thank you because you've talked me off the ledge so many times, and you talk to people in a way that's easy to understand.
What's
bogged down into technical stuff?
Right, what's it? Our PSA level B. And what does that mean? Because people listening, I'm just thinking we're saying PSA, but
PSA
people are
is
like,
public service announcement.
public service announcement.
Can you explain
What's
what
it mean?
PSA means?
Yeah, so the PSA is really a laboratory test. It's drawn from the blood. The acronym stands for prostate-specific antigen. The history of PSA is really interesting because back in the 1970s and 1980s, prostate cancer was usually diagnosed later when it was giving rise to symptoms. In the 1990s, physicians began using this PSA test as a blood test and a screening tool to diagnose and find cancer of the prostate early. And like any other cancer or medical condition, the earlier it's diagnosed, the easier and more successful the treatment is. It's a blood test, and to answer the other question, regularly it should be less than 4. So if a PSA is checked and it's above 4, usually that's an indicator that either a biopsy or an MRI.
And Ryan, what was yours?
I can't remember what it was. It was considerably higher.
Was it like in the
than
teens
4.
or something?
That was an 18. You said 18.
Yeah. It had gotten pretty high.
So, I mean, that's gotta be
I believe
scary.
It was. And, I remember the second time you used what was called a PET scan is how you found it. You actually found a little cancer cluster with a PET.
Yeah, and that's actually an interesting idea, too, because back when you were developing prostate cancer a second time, just as you had mentioned earlier, Ryan, it spread to the lymph node. And the lymph node in question was actually really tiny. On the MRI, it would have just been an afterthought because it was so small. But around that time, the FDA had approved the use of a new kind of PET scan specific for prostate cancer, and it allowed us to see that it was.
So if this is just a few years earlier, could have
Maybe
got
it wouldn't
way
have
worse.
Technology
Notice
changed
that.
between the first time I had it and the second time.
That was
So
only a few years.
technology is constantly changing.
And that's why donations are necessary because that's what
You gotta raise
research
awareness and
finds
money.
in that.
That's why we're doing this.
If you're just tuning in to the Rule and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE, we're talking to Dr. John Van. He treated Ryan for prostate cancer, and it's Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. There's a big run walk this weekend. There's also a survivor and caregiver recognition kids superhero dash for dad. There are all these different events. So y'all check it out.
Real quick, what would you say people to protect themselves from getting prostate cancer? Is there like just a better diet? Don't drink bourbon. Is there any other things? What would you recommend for people out there listening?
As you can imagine, the preventative measures that men can pursue for lowering risk of prostate cancer is similar to patterns or habits that they should consider for lowering the risk of any cancer. Basically, avoiding things that we know are probably bad for our health, whether that's
The fun stuff.
poor diet, excess in alcohol, excess in red meats, excess in sugars, avoiding other medical conditions that weaken our immune system, whether it's the development of things like diabetes or obesity. Anything that promotes health is inherently going to decrease our risk for developing cancers.
Okay.
Well, wanted to thank you for all that you've done, not just for me, but for everybody. And appreciate you coming in and telling us about this. We'll see you this Saturday. Once again, it's at McGregor Park. Please come on out. It's 5225 Calhoun. If you want to register online, go to the website is really easy. As I'm losing it right here.
Just go to zerocancer.org. Just go to zerocancer.org. Zerocancer.org. Just go
really
there.
easy.
Thanks, Dr. Van.
Thanks,
We'll let
guys.
get
That's
back
what
to
you
your
do.
patient.
Thank you.
And thanks for shining a light on this topic. It really does help our community. Thank you
That's
so
great.
much. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's what we're here for. Coming up next, more information on Taylor Toss-Up because, we're still in that window where you could win a trip to the Eras Tour in Miami, all paid for by us, not you. And Travis Kelce is adding more fuel to the fire for people who are angry about Taylor Swift writing out plays for the Chiefs at the next NFL game.
I'd love that. I hope they do that.
Oh, man. We're going to talk about next in Scoop on the Rule and Rain Show.
From Hollywood to H-Town
Rula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRVE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas, and we are in the window for the Taylor Toss-Up. If you missed how all this works, well, you must not have a Swiftie in your life because 5 times a day, between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., we give you a chance to guess not one, not two, but 3 mashed up Taylor Swift songs. You must be caller 104 to get through to play the game. You must list each song in order with the correct title name. And if you do that within 15 seconds, you are a finalist for the Eras Tour when it comes back to Miami with your airfare paid and your hotel paid, and more importantly, the 2 tickets paid for, because they are expensive. So a lot of people are very excited to play Taylor Toss Up. Yesterday, we did it 5 times, 4 winners. The first winner of the day ran out of time with us, but I bet she would have had it. If she didn't run out of time, I bet Harley would have had it.
She's like 1 second away. I think.
Yeah, because the hard song for us yesterday, I felt like for the first Taylor Toss-Up was Getaway Car. She got Getaway Car.
The last one,
it
right?
was Shake It Off was the third one. I bet she had it, but she just ran out of time. The next person did it.
Stumbled out of the
Sam
block.
show.
Yeah. Yeah,
And so then-
I didn't even have to play for her. She's like, no, I already know what it is. I was like, dang, girl.
Wow.
You ready?
So
These people are so good. We're going to have to play them backwards.
Oh, I know. We're going to do like 1 second
They are
challenge.
fans.
So
wild.
go to krbe.com, become a VIP insider. When you do that, we will email you the exact times we are going to play the Taylor toss-up so that you can be ready to call in and win. And to further fuel the haterade and the chaos, if you just want to be a troll and sit back and laugh at how mad people get over the silliest of things, yesterday in Scoop, I did a story that it was rumored that Taylor even has written some plays for the NFL. You know, and the NFL is like just kind of trolling the Taylor haters in football about that. But Travis Kelce talked further about that, and here's what he said.
She has just been so open to learning the game. She didn't know much about the rules and everything. And I think what makes her so good in her profession is that she's so detailed in every aspect of it, from the words to the music to, you know, even the releases and the music videos and everything. She's so detailed and a part of it that I think she was just curious about the profession. And I don't think any of I know none of the plays have gotten to Coach Reed yet. But if they ever do, I'll make sure everyone knows it was her creation.
But they exist? Like there are actually something written down on a piece of paper?
She's a little biased. She's a little biased and just creates plays for me. So we'll see if they can make it to Coach Reed's his office.
She's scheming you open is basically what you're saying. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just got to give me the option.
Yeah. So, and that's just.
I thought they'd be
having
engaged
fun
by
with that.
now.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting for holidays.
What's the rush?
Who knows?
What didn't you see
Well,
that
the
other
rush
week
is
about them?
getting older.
Document.
You saw that?
So there's a document leak.
Want to have kids.
But now it's been confirmed that it's fake for sure, which we figured it was. But
Right.
there was some document leak that made it out on X. And it's like, here's the Travis Taylor breakup statement. It had the logo of a PR firm. It detailed all kinds of plans of how Travis would address the breakup in interviews with talking points. But it is all fake. They insisted that these are entirely false and fabricated and were not created, issued, or authorized by this agency, Full Scope Media. The rep also said they have called in attorneys, though they are not expected to find the culprit who created these to put these out on the internet. Obviously, it took off like wildfire because it's Travis Taylor related, and anything Travis Taylor related just turns into a story.
She
So
doesn't
there's that.
strike me as the type that's just going to rush into anything anyhow. She was with her last boyfriend for 7 years.
But now she got the tour.
Almost 7.
Maybe she feels like this is the one.
I mean, I feel like, hey, if I was Taylor and I just finished $1 billion tour and I'm kind of
Yeah.
tired, I want to take some time off.
Yeah.
Let me get
Absolutely.
engaged,
Like
get my
5-6
wedding
years?
going, have my babies.
Yep.
Come
Well,
back
how old
around
is
for
she
the
right
mama
now?
tour.
She's
She's
what,
34.
30?
She's going to turn 35 in December.
Okay.
By the way, speaking of football, here's a little entertainment football news. I know there are a lot of Cowboy fans in the Houston area. There are also a lot of Cowboy non-fans in the Houston area. But one thing remains true, whether you love them or you hate them. You cannot deny the brand that they are. And they are now the most valuable team in NFL. And not only that, in all of sports, the Cowboys are worth $10.1 billion, making them the first team to break the $10 billion barrier.
Crazy.
What?
That is.
Yeah.
And they haven't been to the NFC Championship
Wow.
in like 30 years.
96.
But it's a legendary
Isn't that crazy?
brand.
Yeah, it's really
That's
nuts.
wild.
The Chiefs, who are about to try to go for a three-peat, are valued at $4.85 billion.
And
The Cowboys are $10.1 billion, haven't won in 30 years.
You also count the
Gosh.
stadium, and the Chiefs Stadium sucks. That's why aren't they building a new one?
Probably.
Like that's how the Texans. Remember, they used to be the top 3 most expensive team. Like they were worth $1 billion back in like 2007. Or,
Because we had NRG
We
was
built
so
NRG.
innovative.
that was $1 billion back
Now we
then.
got to start again.
Yeah, now it's like
another Super Bowl.
now there's somebody that have surpassed us. We're like, oh, this
Oh,
thing.
yeah. NRG's
man,
dated now.
Let me tell you who
It's nice, though,
loves
when they're
NRG
still- I
Stadium.
like
Tom
it.
Brady. He has won twice there.
Yep.
That's
I
a
mean,
soft spot in his
I
heart.
can kind of see the holes from my house.
In the roof?
Green my plate, I can see across.
I thought
you
that's
serious?
supposed to get fixed by Saturday. They said though.
Is
I
it
thought
Saturday? Because I
yeah.
can see the.
It's their first
Looking
game
at those
Saturday.
rain clouds, they need to get cracking.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to.
Well, no, area will be all.
And most roofers are unreliable.
That was special.
In H-Town.
Wow, send your hate mail to Special K.
Hey, yeah, just like from experience.
Okay.
Hey, that's what you've seen.
So, in Houston, Texas, how much do y'all think it takes to be considered wealthy?
Oh, in
Because
Houston, it's way different than somewhere in the East
Charles
Coast.
Schwab just did this big
$1
survey.
million.
Like, what does a wealthy mean?
Like
What
wealthy
does
meaning
wealthy
what?
mean?
Like you can retire or you're comfortable or what?
Yeah.
Well, just
Because I know a lot of people would say, I'll take $100,000 and
what
I'm
they did is
rich.
they polled a huge group of Houstonians in this Charles Schwab 2024 Modern Wealthy Survey. Schwab. Houstonians believe that if you have a net worth of $2.3 million, you're wealthy. And that's actually a bit below the national average, which is $2.5 million.
How do you make the net worth happen? Is it all the things that you own added up together
It's all
plus
your
salary?
assets, everything, yeah.
So it's not like
Liquidity.
You don't have cash.
It's not cash. It's
Yeah.
just you are worth $2.3 million. That's what the average Houstonian believes is wealthy. Let's see. Houstonians said on average, according to the survey, you need net assets of $662,000 cash to be financially comfortable.
662,000 specific. That is very
That's a weird
specific.
number.
600,
Kinda arbitrary.
not 660. Oh, you're in the poorhouse.
But what's your age?
662.
Because if you're older like that, if you're young at that age and you have that, it would be awesome.
Yeah, because you can
But
keep
you're still
growing
going to
it.
keep
Building wealth.
spending money too.
Yeah.
If you're 80.
I mean, that's such an
you're not buying
unreachable
stuff.
number for a lot of people who are
Yes.
just fighting to try and not have an extra expense this
Hey,
month. Right?
I'd like to have
Washing machine
$2.3
breaking
million.
down.
That'd be pretty nice.
So I'll play that lottery. You said it's like 600 million or something?
740 million. Mega Millions jumped to 740 million. Nobody guessed it yesterday.
I think I just need to invest in a single little easy Texas Lotto ticket for like $4 million because no one's paying attention to that little quiet storm over there, and someone's going to hit that and be like, "Hey, I'll take $4 million."
Something
By the way, the
going
10
on
states
right
that won the Powerball the most, Indiana's number one.
Look at that.
Really?
How about Texas, Eric? Are they on the list at all?
Nope.
We've never won all 6.
Nope. I'm looking. Nope. Missouri's number 2.
Missouri?
Pennsylvania's number 3, though.
I want to find
Sam.
out if that person from last week's
Come on,
news
Papsy.
who had until the
You guys say
13th.
My dad plays
I know.
every day.
Come on, Papsy.
I'm waiting to retire.
There is a person, y'all, that ran in the story last week that they had 13 days to claim the $1 million
Yes.
because they got 5 numbers. Do we know if they claimed it?
No. I don't
or
think they
is that
did.
ticket in the trash
No,
somewhere?
nobody claimed it.
They threw it away.
Nobody claimed
man.
it. So,
All right, if you missed what
million
happened
down
on
the drain.
Closure today, we want you to hear this cousin fallout because a lot of people just think it's just such a petty waste of time, a petty waste of family time lost. You'll hear it next on The Rule and Ryan Show.